Hey guys, Sableye VGC here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. Today we're going to continue things and actually finish things up with Fiona's Toxtricity team here, and I will change up the music. I guess we're going to get the Rose music. The Rose music is pretty good, probably one of the better ones in the game, and we are going to go up against Emerald here, number 274, and jump right into it. We're going to see Rain with Ludicolo, so good news about this is I can bring my Ludicolo to counter this, if I really wanted to. But the full team there is going to be Pelipper, Toxtricity, Duraludon, Ludicolo, Scrafty, and Dragapult. So, interesting little rain team my opponent's got going for him. I honestly don't know how he beats Trick Room, but luckily for him we don't have Trick Room. I think Toxtricity looks fantastic. It's just going to be a matter of getting the speed control up. I think I go Ludicorv, try to get speed up, and then bring Toxtricity into sweep. I think that's how that's going to work out for me. It's just a matter of what my fourth mon is going to be. I think I have to go Scrafty. I think I am forced to go Scrafty. Scrafty hits the, obviously the Dragapult right there and the Duraludon as well. So I we'll go with that. I'm going to go Ludi, Corviknight with Scrafty and Toxtricity in the back. This should work out for me. As long as I can stop him from getting the speed control. Like if I can get the speed up and he doesn't get the speed up, I've won. I don't even know if he's going to lead the rain. I don't know what he'd bring here. Like, I feel like he needs rain, but I don't think he brings it. Like, I have Ludicolo. If he brings rain, he's only helping my Ludi. Unless he thinks he can out-rain me? I guess you could call it out-raining me? I don't know. We're gonna see what we get. Alright. Number 594, Emerald. So, the whole number thing was really, really cool. I really enjoyed having the number, like the whole jersey concept. I think that was a cool part of the game. And we're back in Bologna Stadium. So he is actually going to go Scrafty and Pelipper here. So I'm quite content. There is two ways I could do this. I think I'm actually going to get greedy. And I think I'm going to go Dynamax my Corviknight. And fake out this Pelipper and go for Max Airstream into Pelipper. It's a bit greedy, but I think it's also one of my safer plays. Going for this gives me the speed boost on both my Pokemon. He can't fake out my Corviknight and he can't fake out my Ludicolo because my Ludicolo is faster than his Scrafty and I'm getting fake out off first. Pelipper obviously here going to be forced to flinch because of the fake out. The only thing that could concern me here is Pelipper Dynamaxing himself and going for something like a Max Airstream into my Ludicolo. That would be my only concern. And if he does that, good for him. I can't see him doing that though. That's like I feel like that's really aggressive. But then again, my play is really aggressive. So like back like last format right here, we'd trade fake outs and everything would be fine. And we'd see kind of what each other want to do. But right now, I guess I'm going straight for it. Don't know if that actually changes anything or if he's gonna go for it as well. But I'm gonna Dynamax my bird. The question is, will he be Dynamaxing his bird to follow suit? I want to say Pelipper should be faster than this Corviknight, so because of that I'm going to say he's not going to Dynamax, which would be fantastic for me. But there's only one way to find out if he's going to do that, and that's to wait to see if he is indeed going to go for it. And the moment of truth is Pelipper's just going to protect. I'm perfectly fine with that. I can't complain. Ludi's going to fake out, not going to matter. Is Scrafty going to fake out? Nope, Scrafty is not going to go for the fake out here, so Max Airstream going to go into Pelipper here through the Protect. Obviously not going to do a huge chunk of damage, but I'm quite content. And we're going to get our speed up. So I can always Max Airstream into the Scrafty next turn if I really wanted to. And Scrafty's just going to go Crunch, going to do very limited amount of damage to this Corviknight. I think Scald plus Max Airstream should pick up this Pelipper. I'm not really trying to miss Leaf Storm and get my special attack drop. So I am going to double the Pelipper here. Hopefully this will pick up the knockout. I mean, it should. It really should. There should be no reason Pelipper doesn't die to this. But Ludicolo is going to go for the Scald into this Pelipper right now. Yeah, okay. So Pelipper should be dying. And Max Airstream, the only way it doesn't here, I'm assuming, would be like a Focus Band. But Pelipper is indeed going to drop there. So there goes his range setter, and 2 his tailwind setter, which is the more important part there. He can't get tailwind up. I've got +2 speed. I'm going to be guaranteed to be the fastest thing on the field right now. And I'm quite content. And this Scrafty is indeed going to go for the -1 close combat into the Ludicolo. Not going to do a whole lot of damage during the process there. Question becomes, what does my opponent want to do? What does he want to go for? I'd imagine he brings in his own Ludicolo to try and take advantage of the weather. Well, he still has it. But then again, I also have a Corviknight on the field, and he doesn't want to bring Ludicolo in against a Corviknight, right? So maybe I've scared his Ludicolo out for a long enough period of time. I'll tell you right now, if he doesn't bring in Corviknight, I just max Airstream this Scrafty. If I can start getting rid of the Scrafty, he is going to bring in that Duraludon, and I have no concerns. I mean, I'm just going to go for an Ice Beam. Not going to hit super hard, but it's going to do a decent chunk of damage, and I am going to max Airstream, and I'm going to go right into this Scrafty here, try to pick up that knockout. I don't think either of these two Pokemon get Ally Switch or any sort, so we could see a Protect somewhere. Duraludon actually is going to Protect, so very happy I didn't double into that. And now this Scrafty being at -1 defenses should die to this max Airstream. I'd be shocked if it survived. Yep, Corviknight going to go for a max Airstream here, going to connect into the Scrafty and pick up this Scrafty cleanly, I should say. But I don't think max moves can miss. I've never seen one miss. If that's news to me, that would be news to me if they can. I'd imagine they can't though. But Scrafty going to drop here. We're going to find out what my opponent's last Pokemon is. Like I said earlier, it's probably going to be that Ludi. Unless he just said, I don't need Ludicolo here. He doesn't. Apparently he said that. So Toxtricity going to come in for my opponent right now. And now the question becomes, I've got to find a way to not only keep speed control, but somehow keep this game in my favor. I am going to Scald the Toxtricity. With what I have in the back, how do I even check what I have in the back? There we go. So with what I have in the back, I feel like getting rid of Toxtricity just wins me the game. So I am going to go for a Tailwind here. Just give myself the optimal amount of speed that I need. He's probably going to Gigantamax that Toxtricity, I would imagine. Hopefully it's Duraludon. If he Dynamaxes Duraludon, we're fine. If he Dynamaxes that Toxtricity, we are in a little bit of trouble. In a Quick Ball, could be either one of the two. Still doesn't clarify here. Only one way to find out, and it's going to see what he goes for. He is indeed going to Dynamax this Toxtricity. So Toxtricity is just going to sit there and rock out a little bit. And honestly, that's the only part I like about Toxtricity, is that animation right there. The rest of it, I don't like its design, I don't like it as a Pokemon, but you know what? Hey, I got the burn. Sweet, can't complain. But that guitar on its chest there is a pretty cool animation. So getting a Tailwind up there is basically my guaranteed win con. He is going to max Lightning, should go into Corviknight. That should pick up the knockout. I'd be shocked if I live. Yep, I am dead. And we're going to see what Duraludon wants to do here. Maybe go for a Thunderbolt now that he has Electric Terrain up. Into my Ludi. Obviously it wouldn't kill Ludi because of the Assault Vest, but you never know. He might go for it. Yeah, Duraludon actually is going to go for that Thunderbolt into my Ludicolo here, and I should be able to take that really, really well. And I do. So the question becomes, how do I kill Toxtricity? I'm going to bring in my own Toxtricity, I guess. And honestly, I'm just going to click Overdrive Scald. That should be enough to win this game. Right? I think. Scald and Overdrive. I don't see a reason not to click Overdrive. I mean, I know it's not very effective on either of the two of them, but maybe Snarl's the safer play. But I think Overdrive will still do more and be able to knock out that Toxtricity here. So Ludicolo going to go for the Scald. Hopefully Overdrive can pick up the knockout from this range. It cannot, so maybe I should have gone for the Snarl anyways. We are indeed going to get the Throat Spray off here. Not sure how long it's going to matter for, because we might die here. And Toxtricity is going to go Max Ooze. So Max Ooze going straight into Ludicolo, and we're going to drop, which is a bit unfortunate. But Duraludon should not be able to knock out Toxtricity, right? I'd be shocked if it can. Does it get Earth Power? He's just going to go for a Dragon Pulse. Toxtricity should survive this, hopefully. Wait, we die? Why do we die to that? Why does that kill me? Like I said before, I hate Toxtricity. Thankfully though, Toxtricity on his end is indeed going to die to the burn, which is huge. So the only question I have now is, does neutral close combat pick up this Duraludon from this range? Because that's basically what the last battle has come down to, and probably going to be what this battle comes down to here. Can close combat kill Duraludon? I probably should fake out for some chip damage, and I think I will do just that. I know it's going to slow this game down a little bit, but I do want to make sure I get this knockout here. I'm not trying to lose. I don't know, maybe he'll just forfeit because I have a Scrafty. That would be ideal, and then we don't have to sit here. But Duraludon's gonna protect. I mean, fake out into protect means absolutely nothing. So fake out, maybe just trying to see which fighting type move I have, see if he has a chance. But he's not gonna get to see that until now, and we're gonna go for the close combat here. It should pick up Duraludon, I'd imagine. I'd be shocked if it didn't. Like, I know Duraludon's bulky, but I still have Scrafty, and I still have decent attack. So Scrafty's going to be out speeding, probably because of the Tailwind, and close combat is indeed going to go through. Going to pick up the knockout onto this Duraludon, so we'll take the victory there. And we're going to go for one more after this. Does this put us into the top 1,000? Maybe. But I am going to get the win right there. And we're going to see hopefully one more. I mean, I'd say hopefully one more. I'm so used to saying hopefully one more, like, because I'm not used to actually finding people. We don't really need to see his battle team. We're going to jump right in to continue battling. And I'm pretty confident we'll find one, hopefully relatively quickly. And it does indeed put us up to 827, which I'm quite content with. And once again, I'll change up the music for you guys. But opposing trainer has been found. Very nice, nice and quick, nice easy. We're playing number 460 right now. And we're going to see what we get. Alright, so another Duraludon, but there's a Durant in this one. But the big thing that stands out to me right now is the Whimsicott and the Dragovish. Or the Dracovish? I don't know how to pronounce that thing. But I'd imagine what he wants to do is lead that. Go for the Tailwind and the Fishless Rend. And Fishless Rend at that point just absolutely obliterates everything. Does Ludicolo even live that? I don't even know if Ludi lives that. Well, Ludi's gonna have to live that, so I'm leading Ludicolo. I could also lead a Fake Out user. And I think Ludi's Scrafty probably makes a good chunk of sense there. Not a lot he can really do to stop that. What scares this lead though is that Mimikyu. Corviknight 100% coming for that Mimikyu. No doubt in my mind. Do I want to bring the Dragon? Or do I want to bring the Toxtricity? I feel like I bring the Dragon. I am indeed gonna bring the Dragon right now. And hopefully this should work out alright, right? This should work out alright. But we're going to see number 72 here from Japan. You know what's funny? The more I play this format, it's almost the more uncomfortable I feel. Like, it's one of the things where like I don't know where the Dynamax is. Like, I feel like that's a huge issue with this format right now. Is that like any one of the 6 can Dynamax. Obviously, you have a pretty good feeling this Whimsicott's not going to Dynamax. So, you can kind of get assumptions out, like, in and out. But, like, it's never, like, 100%. Like, if you just Dynamax this Whimsicott right now, he could, and Moonblast it into me, right? And Max Starfall into me, I'd lose Scrafty. All of a sudden, I could lose the game. I am going to straight up Max Geyser into the Arcanine there. And I am just going to simply fake out this Whimsicott right now. Basically, my plan right now, just to try and pick up as many knockouts as I can early, and then wrap things up late game with the fish. So he's going to Dynamax, see what I mean? So this is going to be Arcanine, because you don't Dynamax Whimsicott. But this Dynamax Arcanine is going to be a pain. Because now I'm not going to be able to knock it out with my Max Geyser. Not too big of a deal, but at least you know what? We're getting a Dynamax out of the way early. And I can say I'm content with that. Both Dynamaxes here are going to go off immediately. His Arcanine should be faster than my Ludicolo. He should go for some... I have no clue what he's going to go for. He should go for maybe something like a Snarl. He might Snarl. He might also try to Will-O-Wisp my... might try to Will-O-Wisp my Scrafty as well. Scrafty is indeed going to click Fake Out. I'm going to go into that Whimsicott. This decent chunk of chip damage there. I'm quite content. And we are going to see a Max Flare. Flare going to come out into my Ludicolo. And that's not going to do a whole lot at all, which I'm very content with. Obviously, Max Geyser not going to do a whole lot right back, but you know what? Dynamaxing right now, kind of getting, both our Dynamaxes are getting, I guess, utilized, or wasted, I guess, in a way, because really no one's really gaining in position. So I'd say more so wasted than anything else right now. Right now, he's going to go for another Max Flare. I am just going to Max Geyser. I have no reason not to. Keep the rain on my side of the field, if you know what I mean, and I will indeed, I should probably swap out. I will indeed swap out to Corviknight right now. I'd be shocked if he tries to Max Flare my Scrafty. I mean, right now with the rain up, he might not even max flare at all. He might actually just max guard. But, I mean, with him being faster, I doubt that he max guards here. He probably wants to make the most of his Dynamax. We are indeed going to see the max flare, just trying to reset the sun, obviously back into Ludicolo. Not going to do a whole lot of damage yet, that does next to nothing. So, I'm going to get the rain right back onto my side of the field in my favor. Sunlight turns harsh, I'm perfectly fine with that, and Ludicolo is going to click Max Geyser. So, not going to do a whole lot of damage to this Arcanine, but did a decent chunk. Back with the rain on the field, which allows my Corviknight to survive anything that this Arcanine can go for, so I'm quite content. Question becomes, Max Geyser won't pick it up, and I do want to match this Tailwind here of this Whimsicott, and next turn I'll pick up the Whimsicott, hopefully. Keyword is hopefully. Obviously, Arcanine is not going to... Actually, Whimsicott's going to go beat up, so things are getting interesting right now. I actually didn't even think about this when he first led it, so it's going to be Justified Arcanine here. So beat up's going to go into him actually 4 times and give him a +4 attack boost, which is super, super scary. The question is, where is the Max Flare going to go? If the Max Flare goes into Ludicolo and it picks up the knockout, I'm in a lot of trouble. If it goes into Corviknight and picks up the knockout, it's a lot less trouble. But it depends on where it goes. Gonna find out. Only one way to find out, and that's gonna be right now. He's gonna eat a berry. He actually procced the berry. Is that... Wait. Key berry. Alright, that's interesting. Max Starfall from this Arcanine, so obviously rocking a Play Rough ability right there. Or Play Rough. And actually gonna knock out this Ludicolo, which is super, super scary for me. Thankfully, though, I am gonna be able to match this Tailwind. And now I'm gonna be faster than this Arcanine with my Dragapult. Yeah, Max Starfall is very, very surprising. Maybe that's literally for Ludicolo. Maybe that's what he has it for. But if you're going to have that, I mean, it's still better than Wild Charge, so I don't know. I am going to bring in Dragapult right now. I guess he's also only +3 because he was intimidated immediately. So I'm going to bring in Dragapult. I will be faster because I did match Tailwinds. And honestly, I'm just going to click Dragon Claw. If Arcanine survives the Dragon Claw, I would be absolutely shocked. Yeah, no, not from here. Actually, I could double Dragon Dirts into him as well. And I'm going to do just that. And I'm going to go for an Iron Head into this Whimsicott. I'd imagine Whimsicott probably wants to stay on the field. I'd be shocked if he wanted to swap. He could also protect Arcanine here and click Moonblast, and I just lose the game. I'll have you know right now. That's probably going to be what he does. Unfortunately, I realized a little bit too long after the fact. Hopefully he doesn't do that. Let's just hope he doesn't, and we'll be okay. But there's only one way to find out if he's going to do that, and that's just to wait and see if he really wanted to do that. But I'd imagine he might try to live something with Arcanine, but at the same time, you never know. Because the other option is, yeah, I was going to say the other option here is that I could Phantom Force. Wait, this isn't going to pick up the knockout because of the Key Berry. No. Why? Tell me why. Somebody tell me why. So he's going to go Moonblast, he's going to pick up the knockout into Dragapult, for sure. I'm going to lose to Key Berry Arcanine. And he's going to Flare Blitz into Rain at +3, so he's back down to like +1.5. I'm dead. I love how there was a brief moment of hope in my head. Like, for the slightest bit of time, I was like, maybe I can live this. Maybe there's a chance. There's no chance. There was never a chance. I wonder if Phantom Force would have just been the better play. Because then next turn I could have come in, gone for the fake out, gone for the attack, then maybe. Let's see what his last Pokemon is here. It is indeed going to be that Dracovish. Dracovish? I don't know. It's even in Japanese, so I can't even read it. But Dracovish is going to be on the field right now. I think I just lose. Like, I mean, I'm gonna fake out. There's nothing to fake out. He's got Moonblast. I'm gonna run from this one. We're gonna end this one here, guys. I'm not gonna make you guys stick around just to see if I die to a Moonblast, because I guarantee you, I'm dying to a Moonblast. So that's gonna be it with this team. Unfortunately, we could not win that last game, and we're probably gonna get bumped out of the 1000s, but that's gonna be all right. But still 4-2 with the Toxtricity team. Thank you to Fiona for letting me use it, and I will see you guys in the next episode with a brand new team. Thanks for watching.